Alright, I do believe we are online. Hey everybody, welcome aboard. Captain Mike here. I'm going to try something a little different here. I was going to set the flight up and then just go live, but I figured I was just turning everything on from cold and dark. I figured why not get the entire flight live that way. So we're cold and dark in the aircraft. I'm hoping that these 2D displays that I have set up here are going to work the way I want them to. We're in Mexico City. We're going to run an Aeromexico flight 332 with nonstop service to Puerto Vallarta. We are cold and dark, like I said, and let's get started. Now, I haven't run a flight really and checked myself in quite a long time, and I've been running a lot of night lighting edits, so I haven't done too much flying. So I'm going to use my flow checklist as I run through everything just to make sure I don't miss anything. And I hope that all the information back there is going to be able to work out the way I want. Hey Jackson, how's it going? Welcome back. And I'm going to have to get you that CDU screen as well. Let's get that up there. And then as we don't need any of these items, I'll get rid of them as we go along. Alright, how about we get going? Let me get this out of the way for now. Alright, dispatch load sheet. And you should be able to see that load sheet down there on the right hand side that we have. DC voltmeter selector, 2 bat. DC battery switch is on guarded. Standby power switch is auto guarded. Alternate flaps is off guarded. Our fuel pump switches are off. Our wipers are set to, they should be set to park. Hydraulic pump switches are off. Landing gear is down. We've got 3 green. We've got 3 green on the aft overhead as well. Weather radar to test. Fire warning. Alright, let's reset that. We're going to do fault in up. And overheat fire. Alright, ground power or APU. Let's go on. Ground power is available. Let's go on ground power. AC voltmeter selected to ground power. Let's confirm we have ground power, which we do. And bleed air. Let's get set for unconditioned air, which we are already set. Electrical power check set. We'll put the galley power on. IRS selectors to nav. Emergency exit lights are on. Air conditioning. Let's just cycle that trim air switch. CDU, enter present position. And we are at MMMX. Let's go to page 2. And I hope you're getting that. And we're going to grab that and put that in. And that matches the database that's in here for Mexico City's airport, so we're looking pretty good here. Alright, flaps are up, and up on the aft overhead. Let's get the park and brake set. We have enough hydraulic pressure here, or brake pressure that is. Look at that drop. You know what? Let's kick that up. I don't know if you can see the brake pressure here. Now let's see if she's going to stay. Hold it. Very good. And exterior lights, okay, logo and position light. So that takes care of the originator flight. And let's continue with the pre-flight.
Ground out at 1810, taxi 3 right.
Hey Bella, how's it going? Soon. I just started working on reshade for daytime lighting because I've just about finished up my nighttime stuff unless I find something out of the ordinary. But I just started working on that, and that's basically a mess right now. But yeah, there will be day flights in the future. No doubt about it. Alright, let's start with the aft overhead leading edge device test. Very good. Service interphone is off. Reverses are extinguished. EEC switches are unguarded. Crew oxygen is about 14. Passenger oxygen is unguarded. Flight recorder, let's test that. And Mach 1 and 2. Stall. Might be a little too soon for that. We'll come back to that test. And we have 3 green on the landing gear. PSCU is out. And let's check the oxygen flow. Oxygen flow is good, and lights test. Let's make sure we don't have any burnt out bulbs.
And ground out 1810 is India 3 for pushback.
Where's 1810, affirmative, India 3 right.
Okay, Delta 1810.
And I'm using the latest and greatest from Zibo Mod 6, which just come out the other day.
Delta 1810, we're still standing by.
And the lights look good.
Delta 1810, this we're going to start up suburb, India 3, expect runway 03 right.
Alright, let's continue with the forward overhead. Flight controls A and B are unguarded. Alternate flaps are off guarded. Spoilers A and B are unguarded. Yaw damper is on. VHF nav is normal. IRS is normal. FSC is normal. Source selector is auto. Control panel is set to normal. And the fuel temp is fine. Crossfeed check. Fuel pump switches are off. Our ACTC panel is set. Equipment cooling is set to normal. Emergency exit lights are on. No smoking. Seatbelt sign are on. Window heat. And let that test run. Probe heat test. Wing anti-ice, engine anti-ice are off. Electric. Hydraulic pumps 2 and 1 are off. We've got 3 doors open. Test, test, test on the flight data recorder. And pressurization panel looks fine. We have no erroneous numbers. Sitting at the gate with the door open. Temperature is fine. That's looking pretty good. And let's clear that. Overheat. And air conditioning and wing body. That is looking pretty good. Today's flight is 340. And lights. Alright, we are good.
172, go ahead, sir.
And that is set for that. Okay, let's get ATIS clearance and then program the flight management computer. Alright, I'm going to need the chart. Let me get that for you as well. And we'll see if this is going to work the way it's supposed to. And let's see if I can get there. Alright, what are we looking at? ATIS in Mexico City. 127.65.
American 1600, sir? American 1670.
Information with X.
Where's my sheet here?
Licenciado Benito Juarez, International Information with X. 055 Zulu. Wind light and variable. Visibility more than 10 miles. Rain. Sky conditions broken at 4,000. Temperature 0. Dew point minus 10. QNH 1013. Arriving runway 05 right. Departing runway 05 left. Advise on initial contact. You have information with X.
Okay. Now they're using 23 in the real world.
Benito Juarez, International Information with X.
23 right actually, and that's what we're going to use. We're going to follow the same ride they did today. They just finished this flight actually about maybe 45 minutes ago. So we're going to do the same run. Give me...
Arriving runway 05 right. Departing runway 05 left. Advise on initial contact you have information with it.
And 122, 1.
Delta 1.
Alright, 8 is, then we would actually contact clearance. Let's see if that frequency is up.
Ready for clearance to
Okay, so we have 8 is clearance, and now we're going to program the flight management computer. So let's go to, let me bring up, make sure you're looking at the same screen I am. Let's bring up the load data sheet, and you have the CDU. Now let me get the load data sheet up for me. Okay, now hopefully yours is going to move as I move mine. Let me get this out of the way for now. Now I could download this from SimBrief and just have it put it in, but we're going to run through everything that's on here. Meantime, you could be over in progress. Okay, so MMMX to MMPR. And AMX 0332. And I said what they do on the way out. On the way out they did 23 left.
American 1204, we're still standing by for the exit clearance.
Roger that, American 1204. I told you back. Give me a minute.
Okay. I would like to put a request runway 07.
Roger.
And they had Zibo 2B, right?
American 1204, copy 86 units.
Go ahead.
Clear to Miami via runway 7, Tango 3, Romeo Flight Station, Romeo means Radon, rejoin over Bravo 7, Papa Kilo Alpha direct money. At miles, flight Q18000, 80,000, squad 4, 12, book approach 130.5.
That was...
Runway 07.
Yes.
Romeo Francisco, radar, upper Bravo 767, Papa Kilo Alpha, bonus, flight en route, runway maintain 18,000, and squad 4612, American 1204.
And the frequency here, 120.5, and repeat is correct, and confirm your date.
Let's have a look.
Alpha 12 today.
Alpha is ready.
So we're looking at MX 503, then 520, 521, then Rackham, then SAP, and then Zibo. Let's put in EERBA.
Roger that.
PURAM.
Go ahead for Delta 1972.
And that matches that. GDL is next. Let's make sure that's not up. Okay, GDL. Was that Guadalupe? Oh, Guadalajara. Guadalupe. Okay. New big.
Okay, clears the LAX runway 7.
Right, and new big. Well, that one I'm not. And there you go. And that runs. No trip. New big. No trip. And then we're on our way in.
That is correct. Are you in gate Alpha 3, right? Or 2?
Let's have a quick look at that.
Alpha 3, and we're going to need start an engine at the gate. We'll call you when we're ready.
Roger that. You must be coordinated with the administration.
There we go.
That's request, okay?
And let's have a look at the charts real quick. Now I have to bring up for you. I have to bring up.
American 1670. Count.
Get rid of the load data
Okay,
sheet.
okay, turn, please, and
And
compare
then bring
to the
that
date.
up for me.
This is Alpha 9.
Right, let's bring up airports.
Okay, Alpha 9, Roger.
We're at
Here to
MMMX. Let's take a look
Delta,
at the SID.
Whiskey via runway 07. And now departure.
And,
Now for 3 uniform transition to join over Alpha 502 to Michael Alpha. Uniform Zulu 512 to Bravo Zulu
503, we need to be above 10.
18,000 feet until further advice. Squad 4602 for approach.
520 is max 220, yes. 521, we're looking at above 15. Rake 'em. Between 18 and 22, below 250, very good. Nasip should be next, yes. 21, 24, and then Sibon 290. That is looking very good. Let's have a look on the back end.
070 degrees. 5 knots. Welcome.
For your planning purposes.
And above 18 at Notup. And Setlu. 664, we need to be above 13. Max 250 at 9 at 662. And 656. I missed something here. 662. Right. And 656.
United 10907, okay, good morning, sir.
We gotta put that in and get in. Oh yeah, okay, it just goes straight over. Oh no, there's 661 right there. Schmuck, you're looking at the wrong one.
United 10.
Alright, above 6, and then above 5, 220. That looks pretty good. And we know that, well, we're coming in already since we're running the exact flight that we did in, that they did in the real world. So, let's put in
133.3.
and that's right from you, right?
Okay, now 147 runway 2 right to the departure. And set 29 and 2 alpha.
No
We
tab.
are mostly east of section.
Into
5,000. Expect for level 3 minutes. Squad 0160. Departure control frequency will be
runway
133.6.
22 Vetico. Just make sure that didn't screw up nothing on the end here. Back up. New big.
We transfer it now 502 start up on 2 track. Section will stay right to the departure.
And into you.
United 10907, copy clearance, sir.
Go ahead for United 1097.
And that looks
United
pretty good.
10907, clear to Houston,
And then we got the hold at 6.
903 uniform, fly maintain 18,000, 18,000, spec higher, and squawk
That looks good.
4627.
Alright, let's get our fuel and weight on board next. So you're going to need
Flight level, or 18,000. And squawk 4627.
give you the load sheet first.
United
Bring that up for me.
Your back is correct. And you
I already wrote that on the scratch sheet, but this way you'll be able to see it as well.
Alpha 10.
Our block fuel is 141.89. And our payload is 36.5. So let's get rid of that. Let's bring up. I need my old man glasses here.
Okay, clear to Liberia, runway 7, Nacho 3 Lima. Climb maintain
Bring up that flight back there.
Flight plan route as
Okay,
filed,
now
0544 and 120.5. Last unit to 8. That's correct, so that's
I have to wait for mine to load. I have to use a different one. This way you can see the same thing I'm seeing. So we said the fuel was going to be 141.89. And the payload, which is on page 2, was going to be 36.5. Gives us a CG of 27.9. So if we come back into here, now that that's done, our zero fuel weight, come back in here, take a look at that. CFW is 131.5. Let's take a look at what that sheet shows. 131.5. Oh, I didn't give you that sheet. Let me show you that. If you take a look at our zero fuel rate on the way out, you see it's 131.5 on that sheet as well. So that looks pretty good. We have a cost index of 18. And if we take a look at the plan, here our plan is going to be 13.9. That didn't go in.
That is correct. JetBlue 16906, report ready to engine
Our cost index is 18. And our plan is going to be 13.9. Our reserve is going to be 2.4. Our cruise altitude, I believe I said, was 340. Oh, 360 they gave us. All right, we'll make it 360. I'll have to fix that. Cruise winds. All right, let's get our cruise winds. Here we have top of climb. And we're looking at 306 at 43. And we're looking at 8. And that is fine. We said our CG was 27.9. It's going to be a flaps 5 takeoff. Our trim is 4.5. And I'm going to have to put that in again anyway. Let's take a look at our runway winds. I do believe they said they were just 204. I thought they said light and variable. And there is no slope on this runway. And we're looking at about 45. Okay, now let's get our descent stuff in here. We'll do 20,000, 15,000, and 10,000. And since we're down here already, on the back end, we're looking at 2988. What's the average ISA? 12. Right. Yeah, 2988. And
Southwest 1203, cleared runway 7.
Let's get the descent information in here.
18,000.
Hopefully my voice holds out.
120.5
At 20, it's 271 at 22.
Buenos dias, American 1204.
At 15, it's 261.
American
At 19.
1204, we're still standing by for the exit burn.
And at 10, it's 253 at 10.
I told you about the map.
Okay. I'd like to put a request for runway 07.
Alright, we are good. Let's have one more quick look.
American 1204, copy 86 units.
Go ahead.
Clear to Miami via runway 7, Nanko 3, Romeo transition, Romeo means
And then we have to hold at 6. Beautiful.
At Kyle, flight 218,000, 18,000, 14, 12, full control,
Let me close this. Bring
Bring
that back up. Very limited what I can do with everything I have up. And I don't believe we need the CDU anymore. So, let's get the captain's CDU out of there. I don't believe we need the low data sheet anymore. We can get rid of that. We don't need the flight bag from Zibo anymore. And let me set. Yeah, that's what you want to look at. Let me bring up the same thing here. Let me go back to Mexico.
Hola, buenos días, American 1600. At this moment we have a problem with the system, so stand by, call you back, and please complete your destination.
What do we have here? Ground.
Roger that.
See if that's on. Tower.
1097.
Okay, that's on. Let's just make sure tower's on.
Delta 19,
Okay, good. Alright, we have 23 right? So, let me just put this info in. Just in case we have to come back.
Full short, piles to be active, and full short. 118.
We have to come back for any unexpected reason. This info's already in place. And we're looking
United
at
1097, taxi to holding point 07.
Taxi to holding point 07, United 1097.
that's in, that's set. You are
Delta 1972, contact 118.6.
Bravo Hotel Charlie, contact tower 118.
alright. That's good. Alright, give me terrain, position, data, airport, station. I'm on the master. You can have weather, station.
360, pressure flight 129.
Airport is there, data and position.
GPS 340 contact approach going on 24.
We're looking at 145 and 236. And what do we have above, any? We're good to 29.
Control, good morning, Alaska 283, passing 10,800 for 18,000.
Alaska 283, buenos días.
That's set. Nose wheel steering is normal. Let's check out displays. And auto flight system. Very good. N1 is set to auto. Speed reference set to auto. Reset our fuel flow. Auto brake is set. Rejected takeoff. And that is all looking pretty good. We can check his side as well.
1303, left on direct to Almy 6,
Very good. Alright, we are good here.
And clear
the arrival to 1000 American 1303.
And bottles. And let's get that test done. That's all looking good. Let's get the APU up and running. That test is done.
Clear of conflict. Descend. 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 Crossing.
Very good.
Descend. Crossing. Descend. Descend. Descend now. Descend. Descend now. Increase climb. Increase climb. Increase descent. Increase descent. Maintain vertical speed. Maintain. Maintain vertical speed. Crossing. Maintain. Monitor vertical speed. TCAS test. Pass.
Okay, 1972 contact, 10 American control, 114, get tomorrow, 150.
Oh, no.
Okay, 1972, 10 American control,
Let's try that again.
Get up. Think rate.
There we go.
Terrain. Terrain. Pull up.
Let's get these doors buttoned up.
Don't sink. Too low. Terrain.
Alaska 283, level VA contact, 23001, primary restricted
Too
to
low.
185.
Terrain.
Understood, 218,000 Alaska,
Bank angle. Bank angle. Approaching minimum.
Minimum.
2500.
Good evening, this is Paul
And let's get that all disconnected. Oh,
400.
what happened here? Get back on that.
100.
Flight level 410 unrestricted
Idiot.
via the Copal for Bravo.
Push the wrong button. Fat fingers. Doors. Let's get these doors buttoned up.
Anytime direct Gubol. Proceed direct to Gubol, Bavarian 40. On course to Gubol.
Alright, that's all good. Alright, APU is up now. And we're on APU power. Give me a minute.
Go ahead. Requesting our level 380, please. Bavarian 40, position 7 miles from Gubol, radar service terminated, contact Mendoza 134.7. 347,
And let's get you set up.
American 940, traffic at 2 o'clock, 6 miles northeast.
And we got 23 right on the way out.
Contact American.
You know what? Let's call for push.
American 2233.
Ground cockpit. Tower is driving up.
I don't think I need this anymore. Let me bring that down. Bring that back up.
Okay, direct to
Ah,
X-ray
come on.
01 and the same to get the Naga 1 Alpha, flight level 240 American 2232.
Hey, Flying Scotsman, how's it going? I had the screen down, so I didn't see your text there. I don't know how long you'd post that. But nice to see you stopping by. I'm just getting ready to run a flight. I'm in Mexico. Alright, that's over a minute. And APU auto and you. Alright, we're good. Now, and you know what? I am going to need that again.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Alright, and we are disconnected. Chocks are gone. Now I don't need you.
Disregard for American 2233, which is setting via the near and 1 Bravo.
Alright.
Okay, so 4,000 feet American 2233.
I hope all that's working back there. I'll find out when I review the video later. We'll see. But I hope I got it all set up right. And so far my voice is holding out pretty good.
Start connected and bypass being inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, let's get that clock going. And we can reset mine.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
American 257.
Alright. Pax.
Alpha 220 descending 200.
that is 156.
We're starting number 2.
Yeah, in Agama Bravo to 14,000, reduce to 30 knots indicated, 230.
Okay, 230 knots indicated, down to 14,000, descend via the Enigma 2, Bravo United, 1566.
I hope we have a nice view of the night lighting on the way out. We got a nice right turn coming up.
Heading 220.
Hopefully there'll be a nice view out that window.
257.
I don't know if I'll get the return flight in today, but I would like to do the return flight because the coming into Mexico City is just amazing. At night, what a view.
Approach American 257, 14,000, heading 090, assigned.
Hello, American 257, radar contact, maintain 4,000 and speed 200 knots.
Oh, nice.
Maintain 14,000.
You know what? I haven't been over on that side of the world in a while. I think I'm due. Spent some time over in Hawaii. And we are looking good here.
156.
We're good there. And give me close.
Maintain heading 270.
Start number 1.
And for American 257, you still want to maintain 14,000?
American 257, descend via...
Yeah, I haven't had any problems with the Zibo Mod lately. She's been flying beautifully. Looks like we got a little bit of wet ground down here.
On the Inago 1 Bravo arrival, we're 787 with information to pass.
Silver 243, good evening, radar contact, descend via Enaga 1 Bravo to 14,000.
Set by the Inago 1 Bravo to 14,000, Seabird 240.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Selecting tow. Stand by.
Present heading, expect another vector to Mike X-ray 602.
Okay, maintain present heading 260 degrees for the moment, Seabird 240.
1566, better contact, clear ILS, runway.
See if that's just an idiot light there.
Zulu 23 left
Yeah.
approach for clear, United 1566.
For 3, are you able to reduce the speed to
Would
1?
have been nice if they pushed us back a little bit more. We could have made that turn right there. Went straight across and down.
210, Seabird 240.
Tower is disconnected and bypass beam has been removed. And signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Hello, speed 243, radar contact, maintain 14,000.
Okay, 14,000, Seabird 240.
Here goes a tow.
160 on the speed, United 1566.
243, right turn direct to Cesta, fix descend via start 10,000.
Right turn to Chester, descend via 10,000, Seabird 243.
Affirmative.
What do we have here?
By 1, contact my approach from 100.4.
And exterior light says needed, APU is needed, it's off. Master caution, recall, we got a clean board, flaps are set for takeoff. Transponders TA, auto, weather radar to auto, weather radar to auto.
Direct to Cesta, 2417.
And flight controls are free and clear.
And 283 for 250, direct air.
Canada 993, radar contact distance is 14,000. Yeah, Tetarang 1 Bravo, arrival.
The 14,000 feet, they're on 1 Bravo arrival, Air Canada 993.
Please reduce speed to 200.
Reduce to 200, we're pulling now, Canada 993.
Correct, sir. Contact 1975, bye-bye.
1975, Canada 993, bye-bye.
A little bit of flicker going on there.
180, not that 313, Charlie 1. Go to 180, 316, go. United 1547, radar service designated on the tower on 118.55. Good night. 118.55, yeah. One fast Flightdeck.
Oh yeah, seeing it in the sim? Yeah, no doubt about it. Especially if you can't get there in the real world.
Then you start 18000. Descend via star to 18000 American 1834. American 1834, turn left,
I'm surprised my wife hasn't been in here yet. Usually she hits me at least once or twice when I try to get a ride. And so far, so good.
American 1834. American 1834, we are reaching runway 23 left, maintain 14,000, and the radar vectors to intercept localized. I will expect radar vectors to intercept localized for 23 left.
Carrier cabin is secured for the flight.
Approaching 5 right.
American 1834, turn left, heading 090.
Lighting looks pretty cool down that right side.
American 1834, intercept the localizer and clear ILS Zulu.
Be nice if I can get rid of that light popping though. Not sure what does it, and I've not been able to figure it out. I just keep the lights on. We're crossing another one anyway.
8 November 5070, Juliet Squad 4641. American 1834, release speed to 160 knots, radar terminated, contact tower on 118.55, tower 118.55, have a good night, American 1834.
The 585, contact rear approach, 121 decimal 2.
102, Delta 585.
Approaching 5 left.
I think I missed that turn.
Left turn heading 320.
Turn heading 230, Delta 585. Left turn 320, Delta 585.
Red Delta 585.
On runway 5 left.
Oh, that must have been behind us. Thought I missed it. Gotta watch my speed. Think I'm flying for Southwest.
85 fly direct Cessna. Descend via start to 10,000.
Descend via star to 10,000, that's a 585.
Aircraft is Just Flight's Traffic Global. Great program. Would not fly without it.
United 10997, good morning, radar contact, unrestricted climb to flight level 322.
Unrestricted climb
I think we're just straight down.
United 1097.
A couple of rides and we're out of here.
Ethiopian 3516, request descent via the arrival.
Ethiopian 3516, descend via Lasco 1 Bravo arrival.
Oh yeah, I was one of the beta testers for Traffic Global for networking. Yeah, I've had it for a couple of months now. The one that just came out from the website, Traffic Just Flight. Yeah, I have that one. Yeah, I was fortunate enough to be part of the beta team.
Okay, we'll do that, Ethiopian 3516.
Ethiopian 3516, increase to 210 not indicated.
Speeding up to 210, Ethiopian 3516.
Nice to see some AI traffic on the move.
Correction, increase to 220 not indicated, Ethiopian 3516.
I think he's going to try and get out of here before us.
Increase to 220, 220, Ethiopian 3516.
220, Ethiopian 3516.
American 2227, center 126.45, good morning.
Took off Show 01, refund lower from 18,500.
Show 01, descend at your own discretion, report 30 miles from Lima India Bravo.
Descender, report 30 miles, Show 01.
That's correct.
United 1222 will establish on the lookalike.
United 1222, contact tower 186.
Over the difference of 2 days.
Oh, guess he just come in. Yeah, we're number 1 for departure then. There you go. And let's switch on over.
Southwest 112, 41, descending 10 out.
Southwest 112, control to initial radar contact and via Barra 3 Lima arrival to an 995. Pagala initial approach, mount 07.
Okay, it's going to be the Barra 3 Lima approach and expecting Island 7, Southwest 112.
Southwest 112, respect correct.
Alright, let me have a look at this real quick before we get out of here.
Echo Control, 1282 is established.
Contact 282, roger, contact tower 118.
Yeah, they look pretty decent. They actually look like they actually flare now, some of them. I noticed that some of them still have an issue, but they're really starting to look good now.
American 1353, descend to 8,000 feet, direct to Tina, clear, ILS and runway.
Get my clock going. Oh.
8,000, clear for the approach. Will go established. American 135.
My clock was going. Let me reset it here. And we'll get my clock going. TARA. Let's have a look. Then notification is complete. Exterior lights as needed. Engine start select is to continuous. Auto throttle is armed. Transponder TARA auto parking brake release 40% and we're going. Alright. Alright, Mexico. We'll catch you on the back end. Let me switch this out as well.
American 1353, contact tower 118.6 today. 118.6 today.
November 313 Charlie Golf, contact approach 1.
Approaching 23 right.
120.5.
Uh, 40%.
On runway 23
Oh, the
right.
city lit up. Looks great out there on the mountain. Wow, that looks great. Thrust is set. Airspeed's active. .80 knots. Check. Throttle hold was stable through 80. We're heavy, so.
V1, rotate. Positive rate.
0.
Southwest 1223, contact and American 112.4.
400.
Man, what a view.
1,000.
Oh, you know what? Let me trim this out. Go ahead, Zibo. I want to check out this ride. The lighting looks great. Oh, I brought up the wrong chart. Schmuck.
contact AOM. American 1528, which is 700%.
Thanks, Scotsman. I need all the luck I could get. Oh, we should have a nice view on the right-hand turn here. The lighting looks great. I know it's mine, and I'm a little bit biased, but man, that looks good. We get bounced a bit here, huh? Flaps 1. That's 10.
11,000 knots, runners landing at 18,000, direction 11.
Oh, what the hell are you doing? That should be off. That's weird. That should not do that. Oh, what a great view. Look at that. That looks fantastic. Alright, and now you should just be off. Yeah, that's something going on. I gotta take a look at that. That's not right. I'm gonna have to leave that up. Something must have changed in the latest version of Zibo. So I'm gonna have to go take a look at what the deal is with that. Oh, flaps up. Pay attention, Louis. And 318. Oh, I gotta make a note of that. Make a note. Landing gear handle. I think we're in the clouds now. The mercury lighting? Yeah, you know what, Scotsman? I'm using the same ones. I don't like that steady color that they have. It may look like that now in the real world, but when I was doing my flying, I remember a nice little mix. And this seems to give me that nice little changeover between the two. It's not too oversaturating with the orange. Yeah, exactly. I'm sitting there spending so much time looking out the window, I don't pay attention half the time. I miss stuff. Not good. .245. What are we looking at here? We've got 107 miles to top of climb and 357 to go. So, and 12.9 on the fuel at 520. We're at 12.9, so we're just starting out. So I don't think fuel's going to be an issue just yet. All right, we're at 16.5 now, so the restriction at 521 is already met. We need to be above 15. And now the speed's climbing from 220 up to 250 now. Beautiful. Just the way it should be. And then what I'll do on the back end is we'll go completely dark as if we were shutting it down for the last flight of the day. That'll give me my complete check of the Zibo Mod with the latest update of 0.6. And so far, that's the only issue is the landing gear from up to off. Got to see if that's a one-time fluke or if that is actually an issue. So before I actually shoot a message off to Picatanga. That's 18, and it's pretty smooth. We can let them run around. And we're climbing up nicely. Temperature's looking good. And what do we have here? And altimeters, yep, we're set for standard pressure. And basically it's monitor, monitor, monitor. We're looking at the hydraulics, cabin temperature, engine settings, fuel usage, flight plan progress, and we also have to review the arrival. And we can continue on up yet. No, we're good to 22, 24, and below 29. So right now we need to be between 18 and 22 at Rackham. Right now we're at 27. So Zibo Mod hit this one right out of the ballpark yet again. Got some stars up there, but no city lighting. Nothing down below. Do have a bit of coverage down there though. And Rackham, and we're just crossing 22,000. Nice. And now we'll continue up to 24. And then we're out to Sibon, which puts us at the end of the SID out of Mexico. I have to make a mental note in my head. Every time I see that, I want to grab it and put it off. That's not going to be good at cruise because the gear is going to come down. I have to put my little red tag on there. And at Massip, we should have 12 on the fuel. We're at 12.2 right now. We have a very slight imbalance in the fuel. We could get rid of that if we want to. It's very slight. May not even have to turn the pumps off. Beautiful. So we're coming up at 24,000. She should hold here until we get to Mesa. Once we pass that, we're on our way up to 29. Yep, she's holding now. Beautiful. Right on the money from cold and dark to where we are now. The only issue is the landing gear, and that's more than likely an issue with the script that's being used, because Zibo must have changed something. If it's not a one-time fluke. I've seen them happen every now and then. Can't explain them. They just come out of nowhere and then they just disappear on their own. Alright, 75 miles now to top of climb. We've got 325 to go now. That's 24 minutes from the gate and 11 minutes from the runway. And we're inbound Sibon. And I did fix that cruise at 36. Yes. Yes, originally it was going to be 34. They put us at 36. And let's kick up that cruise a bit. And the ETE time in real life for Aeromexico was 1:41, I believe. So we're going to see just how close we can come to that in the real world. Although they were at flight level 340, we're at 360. I could still change it. And we're climbing up beautifully. And 2's fine, fuel flow is good, oil pressure's fine, oil temp's good, vibration's good, vibrations 1.6, 1.4. oil quantity. We're looking right on the money. And at Sabon, we should have 11.6 on the fuel. We're at 11.8 right now, so we're looking pretty good. And that should be 262. Might as well go to 285. We're already here. You missed that one. And that is 35 out. I'll take the weather now, and you can have terrain. Nothing to see out there other than some stars.
Okay, climb unrestricted to flight level 300, United 1097.
Standby gauges have been performing beautifully since I put them in. The only thing that I have to remember is that I have to start X-Plane before I start Air Manager. If not, then my yaw damper gauge doesn't work correctly. And then I have to go in and unselect it and select it again. So, other than that, they've been performing beautifully. And that puts us past Sabon. The fuel's good. And let's get rid of that chart now. Let's zoom on out here. Not that much. There we are.
And climb to 340. You have Blue 30. Contact 141. 24 line, jump to 30. Yeah, jump to 38, thank you.
Hopefully we'll have a nice view on the way in. And then I definitely want to do the return run because the view into Mexico with the night lighting is going to be amazing.
And Delta 573, contact 1975.
Got a little light headwind. Not much. That's surprising. That's very surprising, actually. All right, we're under 300 miles ago. And it's been a great ride with just one issue, the landing gear.
American 2546, maintain 200 knots on the Mavic.
There's a new add-on that come out or just got updated not that long ago. Was it X-Map or Auto Map? I tried putting it in, but I wasn't able to get it running. It gets to use the auto ortho and the maps and whatnot. It integrates it on the fly with X-Plane. These two computers load up just fine, but it just sits at calculating and doesn't go any further. And the computer on the right just crashes with an outright, tells me reinstall, try to install it as an administrator, or clear out a couple of ports which really aren't even in use. So, don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully they can get it straightened out because that looks very promising for X-Plane. I can hear my voice changing. One of the disadvantages of being sickly. Alright, Verbra, we should have 11 on the fuel. We're at 11.3. So we're looking pretty good. Getting ready to pass 32,000 on our way up to flight level 360. All in all, it's been a great ride.
Runway 9416, check to 11,000, that's public, check contact number 1975. Contact 119.75,
And then Purim is next.
Contact
Switch on over. And the fuel is right on the money. And we should have 7.8 when we get in. So fuel's not going to be an issue. Not right now, anyway. Unless, of course, I screw up a couple of landings and we have to go to an alternate. Which is possible. I also noticed, believe it or not, flying at nighttime in the flight deck here actually lowers my blood pressure compared to flying in the daytime. It's amazing. And I checked it numerous times just to make sure it wasn't some type of fluky thing going on. I don't know if it has to do with because everything down here is just dimmed down and the lights are pretty dim, but it's amazing. We're just about at cruise. Another 12 miles to go, we'll hit it. And we're looking at 268 miles to go. All in all, beautiful ride, all the way and up through cruise from cold and dark. Just one issue. And that's probably on my end with the script, or it's a one-time issue. So.
1,000 to go.
So 1972, clear direct Talent, Tango Alpha, Lima Alpha Golf.
Mach decimal 8 is 0, and we're estimating burn, you'll see in a second here, it's not coming up yet. That's 1037 Zulu.
And that's cruise. So that's 33 minutes from the gate, 21 minutes from the runway, and we have 150 miles to top of descent and 258 miles to go.
Maintain flight 340, Fairlink 115.
Nice, beautiful ride.
Good morning, Center Southwest 2154, passing 6,000 for 10,000. Buenos dias, American 310, 4,000 for 10,000, direct 6-1.
Good morning, buenos dias, San Juan, November 3550, Mike out of 7.6410, 10,000. 3550, Mike 775, maintain level 400. Level 400, 550. Pier 50, squad 45250. Level 1401, center radar contact. Section 1528, center, good morning, flight maintain level 340, 6 line Mach number 2.
Scotsman, man, have a great night.
Number 601, Charlie Foxtrot, center, good morning, maintain BS.
Glad you stopped in for a bit.
3009.
Always enjoy the company and the conversation, my friend.
American 1091. contact center 126.45. Good morning. Bravo, radar service terminated. Contact center 126.45. Good morning. If no joy over apart, you can try again a little bit closer to the area.
This is the boring part of the ride. Basically, you're just monitoring systems. It's one of the reasons why I prefer the 737NG and doing short runs. You're not sitting at cruise for 7, 8, 10, 14 hours like you would be in a 47 or a 777 or A380. Just don't want to sit here that long monitoring stuff.
Good morning, climb maintain 11,000, reaching 11,000, consider expanding.
But this is a good test for the latest update from Zibo. That should be just about in range.
Center, good morning, Falcon 114 Bravo.
So we got a little bit of rain up ahead.
10,000 Guana. Okay, climb maintain 4004 Bravo.
American 490, contact center 126.45. Good morning.
Good morning, up to 320, we're on 6.7, just for 1604.
With 368, Aeromexico, request climb, flight level 450.
Pure flight 109, contact center 126.45.
So let's see, we should get in at 7:10. It's 6:31 right now. So we're looking at about another 40 minutes.
Cancel the speed restrictions, maintain high speed on descent, 290 knots or greater, until passing flight level 120.
Alright, how about we take a look at on the back end. We're all good in here, I know already, but note up above 18. 6. Set Lewis first. Right. Okay, and above 13. 259. 225. It's all looking pretty good. Track 5, proceed best. Oh, hold at 6. Alright, so the initial was 2. Okay. And that is good.
1598, flight directed to this cabin, 917.
And here, okay, don't need you, and that's going to be
American 68, contact north 128.1. Selected 855 in contact and restricted to primary choices.
all right. We're on to 200 miles to go now. 198. Top of descent in 91 miles. And we'll get in at 7:09. It's 6:35 right now, so about a half hour. That should be in range. And on the way down, we're good down to 18. Nice smooth run.
5,000, kilometer 10,000, direction Tony.
Center UPS 340, vacating 370.
That's a half hour from the runway. 42 minutes from the gate. And we're looking at 190 to go.
Frontier flight 129, 8.5, 5 and 10,000.
Frontier flight 129, center time, maintain follow 360.
Level 330, Frontier flight 129.
360.
360, Frontier flight 129.
GPS 340, contact top approach 19.4.
114.
2185, contact top approach 19.4.
Control, good morning, Alaska 283, passing 10,800 for 18,000.
Alaska 283, buenos días, continue climb to 18,000.
To 18,000, Alaska 283.
Average 952, contact the final approach on 11975.
11975, sorry, 952.
Yes, amigo. Scan 1303, left turn.
75 miles top of descent now. And we should have 7.8 on the fuel when we get in, so fuel is not going to be an issue. At Perm, we should have 9.3. Right now, we're at 9.8.
That is correct. Proceed direct to Almis and descend DSR to 1000.
Direct Almis and DSR to 11,000, American 1303.
American 1303, contact final approach on 11975 today.
11975 today, American 1303. Control, Delta 1972, passing 11.5 for 180.
Delta 1972, control time restricted flight level 320.
Delta 1972, unrestricted 320.
That should be in range.
Now 1972, contact San America Control, 124, get tomorrow 150.
Delta 1972, San America Control,
Hey, Black Knight, how's it going? 210 at 12. Scan it. And what do I have in here? It's a little bit different than what I have. Let's see if I can get it from here as well.
Good evening, this is Bravo Victor Romeo 40. Hawaiian 40, good evening. Radar contact flying by at Vol 5 Bravo, level 410 at altitude. Climbing flight level 410.
No data.
Unrestricted via the
Interesting.
for Bravo. Victor Bravo. Anytime siren, Google. Proceed direct to Google Bavarian 40. Of course, to Google, Bravo Victor Romeo 40.
And let's have a look at
American 2227 request. Go ahead. Requesting level 380, please.
Hawaiian 40, position to the night from the wall, radar terminated, contact Mendoza 134 decimal square. Before Canon, office from Mendoza. American 940, traffic at 2 o'clock, 6 miles northeastbound, descending and maintaining 10,000 feet of the right.
Contact American 940 ahead.
we get in here at note up, so we've got another 40, 70, a little over 100 miles before we're on that arrival chart.
Flight direct Michael 3701 and you start via Enaga 1 Alpha to fly level 240.
Okay, direct to Mike X-ray 701 and via Enaga 1 Alpha.
And the fuel is right on the money. 94, too far. Too far. All right, we're under 50 miles now, top of descent. Oh, everything's good, Black Knight. Having a pretty good run. And my voice was starting to go, now it seems like it's back again. So, that's a good thing. Would be nice, I can get 2 full runs in today, but I doubt it. But this one, we'll shut this down and secure it on the back end. So this is a complete ride from cold and dark on the front to securing on the back end. And I've only noticed that one issue, and hopefully that's just a one-time fluke. If not, more than likely it's just a little minor script change. And let's see, they did this run. Aeromexico did this run in 1 hour and 41 minutes. And right now I'm at 36.
Present heading will expect that American 257.
So, see just how close we come to the real world flight. And they just finished the flight when I grabbed it to run it in the flight deck. So, as soon as they got done, I picked up and took off. Pretty cool.
Okay, 230 knots indicated, down to 14,000, descend via the Enigma 2, Bravo United, 156.
By 74, let's get into 220.
220 American 257.
All right, GDL, we should have 9 on the fuel. We're at 9.3, so we're looking pretty good. And we're still holding 7.9 when we get in. So, fuel's not going to be a problem.
American 257, 14,000 heading on 090.
Hello, American 250, radar contact maintain 4,000 and speed 200 knots.
Yeah, one flight at a time. Oh, yeah. What do we have? 28 miles top of descent. How about we get them back in their seats? And the only restriction we have on the way down right now is above 18. So.
1566 or traffic sequence keep getting 270.
270, you know, 156.
25 miles top of descent, 133 to go. And it's been a great ride. That's 50 minutes from the runway, from the gate actually, and 38 minutes from the runway. We're doing 25. We'll see.
Traffic sequence, Gilbert heading, expect another vector to Mike X-ray 602.
Okay, heading 268,
And let's see.
Iowa Zulu 23 left approach for clear, United 1566.
About 60 odd miles. We'll be on the arrival chart now.
Reduce the speed to 10 now.
Zulu 243.
Reduce to 13, reduce to 10.
310, good. Zulu 243 and I'll go to London, probably.
Zulu 243, radar contact, maintain 145.
Okay, 145, Zulu 243.
Nine on the fuel. Perfect.
Zulu 243, right turn direct to Cessna, fix the 10 years, start 10,000.
Right turn to Cessna, step there, 10,000, Zulu 243.
By 1, contact approach from 100.4.
Cancel 417, right turn, flight direct to Cessna.
Right turn, right direct to Cessna.
Alright, speed should begin to drop here in just a bit. Speed's coming down. And we're starting our descent. 53 minutes from the gate, 41 minutes from the runway. And we're on our way down. We've got 107 miles to go. That should be in range. And I will take terrain. You can have the weather now. Get you set. That's in. That's in. That's set. That's set. One more look here.
United 1547, radar 77, come to tower, 118, decimal 55, tonight. Opening 55, 1547. 371834, radar contact, 10 years start, 180.
See if they're on.
Big 7 airlines 730, get up to the 700, the Pakistan one, 118,
And
134, very much, try 118, what's up, high.
Line 150, what's the taxi at Hotel 121?
Good afternoon again, National 32 is welcome you. Maintain at 3,500, corporate 431.
give him a little drag.
That's Victor, that's nothing to get there, for National 32.
And no big, we should have 8.8 on the fuel. We're at 8.9 right now. And we're starting to come down now.
That's Cockpit attitude, runway 1.
Clear for the ILS 10 down to 4,100.
Don't need that. And what are we looking at? About 30 odd miles would be on that chart.
And are you expecting the Philippines?
10, 41 feet negative, usually our NASA rate 10, so I'm putting back up go.
So now I'm putting 3 years later, and I'm still from the 1 0.
So unfortunately, once you're back up, we're going 40.
Now I'm 515.
What's good, man? What's that one?
Yeah, we're getting dumped on right now in Boca. It's been raining all day. That's enough of that.
Approach garage 4, 18 out of 1,000, that's the squawk.
285. Time for his dinner? It's my wife getting Shadow, my co-pilot. And let's see, we're doing, yeah, I should be done before I have to give him his shot. My cat's diabetic, I have to give him his shot after he eats, but I should have enough time to get in.
Climb side of the tree, there's the turbine voice flow.
80 miles to go. 45 minutes from the runway and 57 minutes from the gate. Not much to see out there just yet.
1505, it's from the central runway, turn now 1015.
That should be in range. And note up and then 13. There you go, we're on that chart now. It's been a great ride. Just the one issue that I noticed with the landing gear. That's it. Other than that, this has been a beautiful ride. And we'll take it all the way down to securing on the back end, shutting it all down.
That's yellow 1320, nothing by 4 lower.
Coming down beautifully. Note up, we should have 88 on the fuel. We're at 88 right now. And we should have 82 when we get in. So right now, fuel's not an issue.
So 176 heavy, the operator good. When they report extinction blast.
Yeah, well, you know what? We could use it. Let us fill up the pool and water the grass. Then I don't have to pay for the water. That works for me.
Thank you.
Alright, 152, that's double 111. That's no one curve, my lane, 152. Radar, good afternoon, Turbine Airlines 8404, climbing through flight level 100, flight level 1.
So we need to be above 18 at NOTAM. Right now we're 21.8 descending. Not expecting any issues on the way down. Zibo's performed beautifully on the way up. That's an hour from the gate. And we're 64 miles out. Fuel's right on the money. Let's get seated here, shall we? Alright, next restriction is 13 at 664. And then down to 9, 6 and 5. Let's bring that up, shall we? Bleed air panel is set to auto. Pressurization panel landing altitude is in. Passenger signs are on. Flight instruments and radios are set. And recall. Altimeter set for local pressure. And we just got to put the landing data VREF minimums in. And we're good down to 10. And we'll be coming in at $146. That's already done. Hopefully the city's going to open up and we'll have a nice view. Set Lou, 88 on the fuel, we're at 88. Beautiful. 271.
Ribbon Airlines 1530. Guys down on the push runway 11. Airlines 1520, Phoenix 1016, and 2000, that are number 211. Down on the push runway 11, we got conditions 102.
Oh, we're getting bounced a little bit here. Oh yeah. You're getting rocked for a bit there.
124.0, thank you, definitely 117 figure.
Radar 137.
Radar 123.7, current airline 84.
Good morning, November 6500, cargo with you, knockout 500.
651 out, yeah, good morning.
66487. We're at 87 on the fuel. We'll have 82 when we get in. It's actually gone up. So, not going to be an issue.
And we'll proceed direct to the shaft.
Coming down beautifully. 40 miles to go. Nothing out there yet. I even lost the stars. On a couple on the right, but that's it. Yeah.
LX 402, contact radar 123.7. 137 cover LX 402. 120, descent final 60. Descent by level 60, yellow 130.
Oh, the city lights are starting to come in now. We must be in some cloud cover here. Lights are playing a little peekaboo down there, and it looks nice.
32, which is booking 4304.
National 32, that contact like a captain.
Caribbean Airlines 1505, November 1014, requesting.
We're coming up on 10.
123.7, Caribbean Airlines 414.
And you are set. Exterior lights, we are good. Engine start selectors are continuous, and I'm already on terrain. May get a view of the city lights here on the left. We're still in the clouds a bit on this left turn coming up. What are we holding at 6? I said yes.
Contact vehicle radar 123.7. To the phone tower, to the good day.
Bridge National 32, approach at camp in 1 minute. Request closure flight down, request frequency change. National 32, radar, so the equipment dead flight from 50 times to 02 line up to 50. So long. Just so long, National 32.
American 5799, Jim, are you using direct to stop?
We are not at this time. Confirm direct to start for American 5799.
American 5799, is cleared direct to stop and declared
25 miles to go.
Please direct to start and cleared for the ILS approach runway 10, American.
Still in the clouds, but the lights are peeking in and out. So as we head down, I'm hoping we break through. Starting to see them out in the distance now a little bit as well. I think we're getting hit with a little bit of rain. It's raining everywhere. You guys are getting hit, we're getting hit, they're getting hit in Mexico. Sign in. What happened to my charts here? What's up with that?
Is it possible to get a heading on 060 to 430?
Going 430, ISM, heading 060
060 approach 040.
I think I lost my charts here. Interesting. I can't worry about that. Sorry about that. Looks like we lost our chart on the way in. Oh, the lights are starting to come in now. 221.
Yellow 1220 is the west of
Yeah, we lost the map. I don't know why Navigraph's asking me to sign in all of a sudden. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, watch that speed, Louis.
Good morning, Caribbean Airlines 414, I'm heading for 6,300, someone.
Well, that looks pretty cool.
Thousand to go.
Hand me that back. She does not want to slow down. Slow down, baby. We're holding at 6. And that's 221. That is set. She does not want to slow down. And give me 1. 5. We'll go right to 15, actually. My bird. 25. We'll go right to VREF 30. 30. Oh man, what a beautiful view out the window. Wow, look at that. That looks great. I can hear the rain pelting the aircraft. And I hope the camera's picking up those city lights because they look really great. City looks amazing. Going back to Mexico, I think it's going to look real nice. Don't know if I'll get that done today, though. But definitely want to do the return trip.
Approaching minimums.
Continue.
Approaching 2-2.
500. 300. 200.
Beautiful ride. I think we got to roll down to the end anyway. Oh, I don't have my maps.
80 knots.
See if we can make this. Yeah, we'll make this.
All the way up to 340. We are walking 4611 American 0.
And give me you.
Echo Echo, continue climb flight level 340, turn right
TA test.
climb 340, number 23 Echo Echo, correct.
And that's 103.
In airline 527, contact approach 124, so 1240,
Hope you enjoyed that ride.
final approach 0130. 160, continue on the ILS approach, contact the Alpha Tower 113.01.
A minute on the clock here. And let's have a look. And let's see. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. APU start. Yep, that's up and running. Yaw damper switch off. Window heat switches as needed. They are off. Probe heat switches off. Wing anti-ice off. Engine start switches as needed. They are off. Auto brake is off. Speed brake is down. Flaps are up. Transponder TA auto. Weather radar to test. Looking pretty good. Just lost my charts though. And I don't know this airport at all. So we're going to pick a spot, any spot. I believe when I looked at it, it was on the left over here. But that's really strange that they would ask me to log in again like that. Very strange. I do believe we're around here though. And that's well over a minute. And we can kill number 2.
Econ 819 are contact the Alpha Tower 1181.
Tower 81, Econ 819.
Yep.
Aircraft approach, Bristol 46, top of descent, request look at the catch.
So 46 frequency change approved, but time.
Yeah, it's wet here too.
Bristol 46.
Everybody's getting rain.
One ready, then server 10.
Everybody's getting rain. Think I gotta lower that taxi light a bit. It's a little bit out too far distance wise, and it's a little bit too high. Don't like it. Should just do the front of the aircraft. I'm gonna have to work on that. Gonna have to work on that. And actually we can kill that.
Get 2601 for separation, turn left 20 degrees.
20 degrees to the left, American 2601.
Again 2601, correct.
Approach at 215, correct.
15 Seattle, say again.
Request is running off power runway 10. You have to number 1015.
215. Standby, I have traffic on the approach, and you can hold in the gulf.
Alright, we know we're just a little bit of shot, 1,500 centimeters away, that's 15.
Shut it down, anti-collision, and we'll get them on their way. Let me have... So what do we have? I've got 119 gate to gate. Let's stop that. And let's run through all this stuff, shall we? Oh, let me bring up. Let's bring up Zibo Mod. And I gotta bring that up for me as well. And let's see. You set chocks. That looks like it's locked out too. Interesting. Let me see if I can do it from up top here. See if I can do it from here.
1817. We've got the localizer capture and turning it on now.
The 1817.
Alright, that works. Set chocks, ASU doors. Alright, chocks are set. Parking brake is off. We're on ground power. We're on ground air. You're off. Off. And TA, stand by. Let's see what we have here. Alright, electrical power, APU or ground. We're on ground power. Bleed air. We're on unconditioned air. Yes, fuel levers to cut off. Anti-collision light is off. Oh, I forgot the hydraulic pumps. Passenger signs are off. Fuel pump switches are off. Oh, that was fuel levers. Fuel pump switches are off. Electrical panel check set galley power is off. Window heat is off. Hydraulic pumps are off. Exterior lights as needed. We have logo in position. Flight directors are off. Chocks in position. And the parking brake is off. And now we're going to shut down completely. So IRS select is to off. Emergency exit lights are off. Exterior lights are off. Bleed air panel, we should be set for unconditioned air, which we are. Engine start select is to both. APU or ground power disconnect. AC/DC select is to standby. And battery switch off. Well, that's a wrap, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that ride. And that's an originator flight from cold and dark to securing on the back end. The only issue that I had on my end was the landing gear. I got to check if that's just a fluke or if the script needs to be updated. And I do believe I lost my other chart here. Yeah, I lost that page. So for those of you that were with me today, I hope you enjoyed the run. I had a blast. And I always enjoy the company and the conversation. See if I can get this YouTube to pop back up here. A couple of issues here this run, but minor problems. Are you going to load here? Okay, now it's up. Alright, so let's see who was here. Black Knight was here, man. Thanks for coming. I always appreciate you stopping by. Jason was here. There was a few other people that didn't post. Always enjoy the company. Flying Scotsman stopped in for a little bit. He also gave me some weather updates. Thank you, my friend. Always appreciate it. Bala was here. Jason Britton was here. And everybody else, if I missed you, I'm sorry. I hope you enjoyed the ride. And I'll catch you on my next run, everybody. Take care.